All right, Toronto Maple Leafs, business team.
Oh, baby.
111 points last year, second in the Atlantic. They finally got over that first round hump, but then they lost in the second round to Florida. 9-1 to win the cup this year. They went out and got some muscle, some gristle. Tyler Bertuzzi, 1 year deal, $5.5 million. Max Domi, 1 year, $3 million. John Klingberg to help out in the back end. Ryan Reeves, a little toughness out front. Martin Jones, a little depth goaltending. They don't have much cap space, really none, but they do have Muzzin and Murray's money they could put LTIR of over $10 million. But I mean, this is the same thing with the Leafs, Biz. Once again, we'll go to you, your squad. They're trying to get to the cup final. They can't get there. Is this year they get over the hump? And are the moves that Tree Living and Shandy made enough to make them a top tier contender?
I know what he's going to say.
No, I like this team. I do. I think, hey, I'm not even being an asshole. I think all of us have them as top 3 in the East.
I think they're the best team in the East.
I think they're
a great team.
I think they're going to win the Atlantic.
I do too.
I think that's a fair assessment. Third line center, this Holmberg kid. I think he's going to fucking take
Pontus
Holmberg.
Don't know anything about him.
Oh, he works his fucking bag off.
Can he move?
And he can move. He's
skate?
A great skater. He's a great skater. So where it's going to come down to is who are these guys filling in the bottom 6? Another guy. He got hurt in playoff last year. He's a big boy, this nice kid. That's going to be a big question mark. Is this going to come in and light the fucking league on fire? Other than that, we know what we're getting from everybody else. You know what you're getting from Marner, Matthews, Bertuzzi. Great addition on the top line. That is an increase from Bunting. Okay, I loved Bunting. I loved what he did. He's a little bit of a shithead. Come playoff times, I feel like the refs are so annoyed on him. He doesn't get any of the calls and doesn't do what he did in regular season. Bertuzzi, complete upgrade in that situation. Max Domi came over. I feel like him and Matthews are so close off the ice. They were at the Drake concert the other night. Why can't I?
It's just funny. It's like, we're just working on that breakout and that.
No, buddy, you gotta team camaraderie. It matters. Max Domi's home. His father played there. Like the buzz around the city. Like
there was rumors there were locker room issues this summer. They said they needed some locker room guys. I'm with you. Create some friendships here.
Friendships, team camaraderie. The boys getting together. It's a hard city to play in. You got to lean on each other during the dog days when all these fucking writers and media are trying to kick up dust.
Just looking to make something up.
Make up stories, make up all the bullshit, release their COVID test. God damn it, Simmons. I think the back end is a little bit underrated. I actually don't mind it. I thought McCabe maybe struggled a little bit last year in playoffs.
A lot depends on him and Klingberg because I don't think necessarily you can lock them. Like you love McCabe. I really love him. I don't know, puck moving wise. Top 4, does he move it well enough? He's defensively strong and is physical, but
I think you would rather a better top 4. But I'm saying I think he adds that physical element with a guy like Giordano maybe not getting as many minutes. I like having a guy on the ice who's willing to protect the net front, like a Gudis type. Okay, I like those guys. I think it's a positive. And I didn't like that Hall guy had to go. Like it was just a matter of time. And hey, listen, I think he's going to have success. I think he's in Detroit now. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you become the Leafs fans' whipping boy, and I felt like he became the whipping boy, and that can be a very unpleasant place, and your game can continue to deteriorate. He's out of there now. They got Sandin out of there. I got the Lindgren kid stepping in. I think overall with Klingberg and his offense, I'm happy with where the D squad is at. Everybody's questioning goaltending. I think that Samsonov kid was fucking awesome in playoffs last year. I think they got him at a great number at this year. I'm confident about the team. They're going to win the division, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay, the one guy you didn't bring up, and I'm talking about people stepping up their game in terms of Buffalo. This is the year Liljegren has got to bring it. And apparently in camp, he's looked awesome. He's looked like really assertive. He's looked better defensively, basically more confident is kind of what I read. That guy needs to take a step, right? If he does, imagine that D compared to what you're thinking now. And so I think, he was getting scratched in the first round, 5 of, I think, the 6 games, and in the second round, 2. But that's a skilled puck-moving defenseman. You need him to play well to get the puck to these guys. Because, Morgan Riley does it, and I think Giordano's great at times, but you need some puck movers back there when these forwards are that skilled. And Liljegren can do that.
Yeah.
So what I would say is we always have talked, you love to call teams like vanilla. That's what Toronto was. The 3 guys right here on RA's list that they jam. Reeves, Domi, Bertuzzi. They're just jammed. They're guys that are in there mixing it up. I love that. I want to see Klingberg. Just let him play the whole power play and let Riley and Giordano focus on the 5-on-5 and the 4-on-5. So I don't know. I know you like Riley.
You're gonna roll the 2 whole minutes with Klingberg?
Yeah, just let him go. He's a wild card.
think
He's
he's,
all
like,
offense.
injured
That's
right
his
now.
minutes. He gets 8 minutes of power play a game, and then let Riley play everything else. Don't worry about the power play, kid. You just shut down everything else.
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna be 500 after 12 games, and the fucking city's gonna be losing.
And I'm gonna be just like
every year it happens.
loving life.
Every year at the start of the year, don't fall. Hey, don't take.
They always start slow.
Don't take the bait online. They might win their first few games and then drop like 3 or 4 in the row. They're going to be 500 after 12, and the fucking city is going to be ready to burn down. I'm telling you, it's happening. Don't fall. Don't take the bait, folks.
All right. Obviously, we all have Toronto in the playoffs.
Yes.
Correct? Yeah. All right.